First of all, how are you feeling and how are the squad feeling?
Very good. I think it's been a very enjoyable pre-season so far. It's kind of the first 4 weeks have flown by, so we kind of did a 2 week block initially, 1 week off but a bit of training, and then back in for two. So we're just reaching the end of our second 2 week block. Been pretty intense, long days, getting through a lot of work, but yeah, there's good feeling amongst the squad, and everyone's kind of enjoying working hard, recovering hard, eating a lot. So no, it's been good, yeah.
And a World Cup pre-season, World Cup warm-ups doesn't happen so often. How have you found it yourself?
It's been great. My first World Cup pre-season. So yeah, there's been kind of quite a bit of excitement around it. It's mad. Like, it doesn't feel like long ago since the end of last season at all. It flies by. The thought of games coming around the corner again is a funny one. But yeah, no, looking forward to getting stuck in. Like I said, we've kind of laid the foundations quite well over this last 4 or 5 weeks. But we're off next week, training week remotely, so get through a bit of work again next week and then into the games, which is going to be exciting.
And brilliant news this week to get Johnny cleared for the World Cup. Is there a sense of relief? What's your reaction to that this week?
Yeah, obviously he's a key cog, so it's great to have him back. Yeah, he's been training away and training well, and he's obviously such a quality player and massive leader for us. So he's crucial for us, and yeah, looking forward to having him back.
Personally, that stature of player and all the experienced players in the squad, what's it like for you to learn from them?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, the older lads especially have had multiple World Cup pre-seasons and experiences at the actual World Cups themselves. So there's definitely lessons that can be learnt off them, both in terms of how they prepare for it in pre-season. A lot of that we've taken those lessons on board, and a lot of our training and fitness work has been done with rugby at the core of it, as opposed to just kind of mindless running and stuff. So that's been nice. But yeah, the whole experience is exciting.
And obviously, Ireland have had a great year, Grand Slam under your belt, number one in the world. Are you feeling, or are the squad feeling, any sort of pressure at this World Cup to get the result that you really want?
Yeah, there will be pressure, but I think like the message that we've been sort of talking about in here is other teams are going to improve a hell of a lot over this pre-season throughout the Rugby Championship for the Southern Hemisphere teams. So we need to keep improving ourselves and evolving, and kind of from the first week there's been plans put in place on how we can do that, both in terms of kind of adding layers to the game, but also doubling down on the fundamentals and delivering on them more consistently. So yeah, no, there's good belief in our ability to do that.
And there's player welfare applications to this World Cup. There's 5 days in between each game. You have a 2 week break before the Scotland game, and there's 33 men's squads. How do you find that? How important will each role play in that 33?
Yeah, I think it's always a massive squad effort. I'm sure there'll be a fair bit of rotation. Even the bigger squad we have here, all those lads who don't make it are preparing the squad to do as best as possible, and you need competition within the squad to set you up as best as possible. I think some of the kind of recovery habits we've got in place here are going to be crucial as well, in terms of, you mentioned those 5-day turnarounds, so getting our bodies right and ready to go to battle again will be good.
Do the squad or yourself have plans for downtime, especially during that 2 week break?
No, not at the minute. I know that we have a few days off. I know we also have to stay within France, so I'm sure there'll be families over and friends over and stuff like that, so yeah.
And for yourself, finally, what are your personal aspirations for the rest of this summer? You've got the warm-ups and then into the World Cup. What do you want to aspire for yourself?
I want to keep improving as a player. I've been relatively happy with how I've gone over the last couple of years, but I think I can still get a lot better. We had an exercise with Paul O'Connell recently where we were all kind of asked to get all our areas for improvement down on a piece of paper and a plan to go with it, and how we're going to do that. So yeah, I've taken that on board.
What would it mean for yourself to walk out of the World Cup, to start, to play, and to potentially win?
It'd be incredible. Like, I love playing with this team. I love being in camp with this squad and staff we have. I think we're a very tight-knit group. I love taking the pitch to them. I love hanging out off the pitch. So yeah, no, it'd mean a hell of a lot.
Brilliant. Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers. Thank you.